I am live across Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, where else? Twitter, even. All right, welcome. Say hello if you're on. It'd be lovely to hear from you. I am here now today to really kind of engage with an audience. Ask me absolutely anything about acting. I've done some content this week on doing extra work. I've been talking lately about the fact that there are opportunities everywhere for actors. There is work everywhere. All right. Hi there, says Serena. Stephen Brailsford, how are you, mate? I'm all right, George. Thank you very much. Change of scenery. I'm down in the kitchen. Everyone's saying, how are you? I'm all right. For those of you that don't know, I've ruptured my Achilles, so I'm not in my office. I'm down here in the kitchen. I've kind of got everything I need here. Got to know you from Emmanuel. Going to join you next month. Can't wait. Vinny, that is the best news ever, mate. We really are looking forward to having you along. So I am giving you the floor to ask me absolutely anything about acting or acting related today. Amanda Robson, how are you? I hope you're well up there in Scotland. Yes, that was my Scottish accent. Welcome, Vinny. I like it. We're already welcoming each other to the fold. Shane Thompson, talk to me. How are you? If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, ask me absolutely anything that you want. Who's got the first question? You're going to get a massive shout out. Hoogie Films. Tell me about Hoogie Films. Are you a filmmaker? Tell me about your projects. Get in touch if you ever need actors, of course. We have the most amazing pool of acting talent. I think in the north of England, we genuinely do. We certainly have one of the most successful agencies. So yeah, Hoogie Films, tell me what you're all about. Should showreels be longer than 3 minutes? What a great start. Stephen Brailsford, what a legend. In with the first question. Showreels. The thing is about timing in showreels is it's actually irrelevant, okay? Because what actors do is they make a showreel and they edit it and they go to a lot of work and it's fantastic, and so you should. But then what they do is they expect that anybody that's going to watch it is going to sit there from the beginning, sit back with a drink and watch the whole thing from beginning to end. And I'm afraid that anyone, and I mean like anyone within this industry, has just not got time to do that. I probably suggest that when an actor puts a showreel up, you are the only one that's ever really going to watch it from beginning to end. So what I would say is that yes, there's literally no point in it being any longer than 3 minutes. But what I would have on there is ensure that because this is what actually happens, is when casting directors are going to flick through it and kind of pull the kind of progress bar along, they're just going to really see exactly what they need to see very, very quickly. And yeah, it is sad that actors are going to put so much time and effort into producing the perfect 3 minute long showreel, and no one's really just going to sit back and watch it. But I'm afraid that's the truth. Such a busy industry, and yeah, it's not great, but I'm afraid that's what happens. Serena Seba, what is the true impact of location on chances of being casted? Should an actor relocate to increase chances? Great question, and it actually is a fantastic bit of value that I can give now. It used to be, the answer used to be yes, okay? Actors needed to get to London. Actors in America needed to get to New York or LA. The answer is no, not anymore. The point is that wherever there is film production, you can send self-tapes and you can be cast remotely, which is great. Okay, with regards to travel, with regards to stay, hotels, that's all paid for. So they can now get actors from anywhere in any country. All right, and They don't now. They do use a lot of the time local hire. All right. So what that means is they're filming in a certain location. If it is London, but if it's in Leeds or if it's in um, Berlin or if it's in, it doesn't matter. They will use local hire because that brings down the cost, but that's for extra roles or very, very minor roles. You know, let's face it, main cast and medium cast, they're going to get whoever they really, really want and need, and they're going to pay for them to come in. So the answer to that is no, not anymore. Lima Randerson, yes, or Limar Anderson. Sorry about that. Says, where can I find work? Right. You can obviously have an agent, but we are in a world now where the industry's changed and there's lots and lots of paid work out there. It is everywhere. The best place to start is if you really want to research this, go to my YouTube channel. I made some content last week on, actors' mindset and the mindset of abundance and work being everywhere and where to find it. Download the Zina Acting app, and on there is multiple locations where you can genuinely find work. I think there's 21 different locations. So download the Zina Acting app for free, and you'll find on there the a PDF with all of the different locations. So I hope that helps, mate. And keep in touch and let me know how you're getting on. As an actor being freelance, does the same apply to crew? As an actor being... Oh, Amanda Robson Lamar says, love my app. Amazing. Amanda lives in Scotland and she's using the app. She's doing the training that's on there and everything. Thanks for that, Amanda. Really appreciate it. Stephen says, as an actor being freelance, does the same apply to crew? Oh, right. I think you're talking about the contract obligations or the contractual arrangements. Yet crew are freelance unless it's just like being either, on a film, TV series or a soap. You will find that, all actors and crew are freelance unless they are engaged to a soap or a long running soap. They'll have a contract to work on that particular soap, but yet majority of cameramen, majority of crew, they're freelance. Absolutely. Great question. Molly, how are you? I hope you're well. Who else? I've had a question from, how do you spell app? I had a question from Facebook yet. Facebook Actors Worldwide, YouTube. Come on. Okay, so Lamar says, how do you spell the app, please? Right, I'll put it in the comments for you. All right. I'll write it in. There you go, mate. I hope that helps. All right. Has anyone else got any questions? I'm just getting warmed up. I'm enjoying myself. And anybody that I haven't heard from in a while, say hello. Come on, get on. Say hi, Matt, and you'll get a shout out. Who have we got on? As not doing drama for a while, where do I go forward to pursue this opportunity? Doesn't matter if you haven't done it in ages. It doesn't matter when you pick it up. The problem is I never understand organizations that audition people, because I think, well, you don't have much faith in your ability to train people up. Okay? I believe that acting is just like anything. If you just have somebody who's willing to learn, then if you've got the skill as a coach, you should be able to train them up. And that is how I think and operate. We don't do auditions. Why would you? Why would an organization do auditions? They're basically saying that their coaching is crap. We really don't really. So, wow, just had a phone call coming in. We really don't think we're very, very good at training people up. Right, come on. Are we back? Okay, let me know on Instagram if you can hear me properly, because it's just going a bit crazy. Okay, so to answer your question, to get into acting, you can pursue it at any point. DM me. I'll get you a free acting class. Come to us, Kevin. You know, drop me a DM, Kevin, and I will get you a free class. You can pick it up at any point. There's absolutely no drama whatsoever. Excuse the pun. All right, you can get into it at any point. 2022 is the most exciting year ever for the life of an actor, because anyone can participate in, anyone can be part of it. Anybody can be an actor, and I mean that. It's not the old-fashioned route of effectively going, to a really expensive drama school, getting into so much debt, coming out the other end, kind of an agent coming in for you because you went to RADA and we want you, and then suddenly you end up James Bond. It doesn't work like that anymore. It really, really doesn't. There's a lot of actors that would love it to still be that way because they're clinging on to it, but it just genuinely isn't. Jodie Comer never went to a kind of one of these London drama schools. It just doesn't. It's just not that way. The way things are cast, the way this industry operates, the way it's so inclusive, it's just amazing. And the amount of work that's out there. And, in all sorts of different forms. And that's how we have to think as actors. Right, who else is come on? Have to go now. Have a good day, everyone. Kessia, lovely to have you along. Lamar said, thanks. Thank you so much, mate. Adam Master says, hi, mate. How are you? Jane says, hi, mate. Hi, Matt. How are you? Lots and lots of concern for my leg. It's in a cast at the minute. But yeah, do you know what? I'm feeling great. I'm not in that much pain. And it's kind of like a mental resilience test, because obviously it's not nice. It's really hard to get anywhere. But what I'm doing is I've got a gym down here. I've kind of set up a gym, or my wife has. She's not very happy about that. I've got my little office down here so I can get food. I can do what I need to do. I've got everything I need here. I've just had to adapt. So thank you so much for all of you who are concerned. It's lovely to know people care so much. But yeah, I'm really, really adapting well. I'm really kind of seeing it as a real mindset test of resilience. And remember, it's only through things like this where you build up and become stronger, bigger, have the ability to cope with more and more and more and more. Should actors write their own show reel material? Do you know what, Stephen? I'd actively encourage it. Why would I actively encourage it? Because the whole point of a show reel is to show off those particular personality traits that only you possess, that you're going to effectively be flogging, be selling. And it's really difficult to get someone just pick up a script and suddenly somebody's wrote that perfect character for you that's going to absolutely perfectly show off your personality traits. If you can write it yourself and you know exactly what it is that you're selling, do it. That's amazing. Absolutely. Great idea. It's a good excuse to delegate and get the family pampering you. Yeah, that's where it is, Stephen. Yeah. I got a mate down at the hospital just to put me in a cast so I could get some, get pampered, a bit of attention for a bit. But yeah, it's been a fun ride so far. I'll be honest. It's been interesting. It was a bit tough when it first happened, but I'm kind of getting my head around it today. Kind of try to keep motivated, keep going, and not using it as an excuse to kind of bring my levels down. Not show up on social media, not help actors, not work out, not it can very easily be an excuse to just kind of not do things. But these habits I've spent a long time creating, and I'm not going to let them go for the sake of an injury. I'm going to be it might be about 6 months worth of recovery, slow recovery. It's going to be a tough one, but I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm happy, and I'm not going to let it take away from any of my habits, etc. All right, if anyone else has not got any questions, I'm going to get off. It's not what happens, it's how you deal with it. Yes, exactly. Harry Shires says, hi, Matt. Not heard from you since I gave you my details. Happy Friday. Harry Shires, I'm coming to get you, Harry. I will invite you to come and join MZA today, this afternoon, Harry. Okay? If you don't hear from me by midday, Harry, I will be get in touch, but I'm sure that that email will get to you. Anyone else who wants a free acting class courtesy of myself to try our wonderful service, either online, doesn't matter where you are in the world, or if you're lucky enough to be in God's own county, Yorkshire, you can come in person. And yes, make sure you get in touch. Remember to follow my link tree, linktr.ee. Matt Zina. There you can get access to an online course. You can get access to an online course in presenting, in acting. You can get the rest of my socials. You can get my YouTube channel on there. You can absolutely, there's so much for you to look at. Make sure you go on the link tree. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's been amazing. Much love, everyone.